I'm going to be reading The Black Cat Mystery. We're living there? Sue said, looking at her mom and dad in a frightened look. The one right in front of me? Yes, Sue. Or we could live at your Uncle Henry's house, her mom stated. Uncle Henry's house was an old-fashioned house. She hated it there. Every time she went to his house, she could never touch anything. She had to dust, sweep, cook, clean, dust, sweep, cook, clean, and clean some more. Her family walked to the house slowly. All of a sudden, their dog Bailey started growling. She stopped and turned slowly to her dog and followed his eyes up, up, up. Her parents followed them too. Meow. Aw, it's just a little cat, Sue's mom said. Bailey kept barking and barking and barking. Quiet, Bailey, her mom shouted. Ring, 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 went her mom's phone. I bet it's the landscaper. Sue's mom and dad went to the car. Sue looked at the cat. The cat was on a black fence. It had an evil look in its eyes. Bark, bark, whine, went Bailey. She looked at Bailey and then looked back at the cat. The cat had disappeared. Sue blinked and rubbed her eyes. Nothing. The cat was truly gone. Sue, her mom said, we're waiting for you. Her parents were already halfway there. Sue stood up and walked very slowly to her new house. Oh, come on, Sue, don't act like you're not excited, her dad said. Sue looked back at Bailey. Come on, girl. Bailey trotted to her with her eyes up. Sue walked up to the front porch. It creaked like a witch's laugh. Well, her mom said, open the door. Sue walked to the door and she swallowed hard. The door must have been 100 years old. Its knob was a dirty brownish color, and its border was black as a cold night sky. She turned the knob and pulled the door. She stepped back and tripped. Boom! Went the door as it fell on the old rotten porch, just inches away from her feet. Her mom joked, well, at least we don't have to open the door. Very funny, Mom, said Sue. Nobody spoke. The room looked spooky. Paintings and pictures hung on the pale, cracked walls. The room contained furniture with brown leather seats, pillows from Europe, China, and Africa, and a chandelier hung in the center of the room. It looked like millions of raindrops hung in the air. Bailey yawned and sat down on the floor. Time to go to bed, everyone, her mom said as they walked upstairs. Her parents got to a bedroom that looked like a 1980s style. Sue got a bedroom that looked like it was from medieval times. It had long red-yellow drapes, a huge dresser, and a big bed. She climbed in quickly and quickly fell asleep. She dreamed of living in an old house with weird rooms and spooky furniture. She woke and looked around. Oh no, it was not a dream at all. It was real. She ran out of her room into her parents' room and told her mom and dad that she had a nightmare. Go back to bed, Sue. So she went back to her room, climbed back in bed, and quickly fell asleep. Outside, the black cat was on a branch, tail twitching and eyes on her, smiling.